Hi everyone, Liz here. I just got off work and I decided to stop by at Ace Hardware and see what I can find for my garden. And oh my goodness, they just got in a whole brand new stock of plants yesterday. My timing could not be more perfect. Look at these beautiful snapdragons. Everything looks so lush and healthy. Thank goodness I just got paid yesterday. And these are called Senecio. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing those right. And these reseed super easy. Look at those beautiful fuchsia colors. And they're $9.99. You know, that's really not a bad price. I've never grown these before. I'm anxious to try. Not a bad price at all. Oh my goodness, look at these. These are Osteospermum. These Gerber daisies, such beautiful colors. Don't those just make you smile? I believe these are lobelias. Let's see if I'm right. Oh, these are megacopa. Bacopas. Bacopas. I don't always remember plant names. I just try my best. Those are called bacopas. And they are also $9.99. I've grown those before and they trail. They make a really nice spiller for a pot that has a thriller, a filler, and a spiller. Those do really, really good. And look at the pretty ferns. Looks like there's a couple salvias. Pollinators love those. And this is some pretty foliage. It's some red colored foliage. It's probably a shrub. It's called Hebe Johnny Day Purple. But that looks really pretty paired with the green foliage and the pink flowers from the salvia. Such beautiful bright colors. Like I said, everything looks so wonderful, and I'm only getting started. Let me show you what else they have. All these little violas. These are doing so good in my garden right now. The violas really, really love the cooler spring weather. And they even have impatiens. Oh my goodness. Impatiens love the shade, and they add such a vibrant pop of color to the garden. And these 6-packs are $5.49. That's really not bad at all. I think the flowers this year have come down in price. Beautiful little marigolds. And remember in my garden, I planted one of these daisies and it reseeded and I got thousands of little seedlings everywhere. Well, this is the plant. I started with one and this year I got thousands. So I highly recommend getting this. It's in the Chrysanthemum family and that's what it's called. Yeah, that will definitely reseed and you'll get thousands of them. Lots of snapdragons and petunias. Moving right along, we have some vegetables. Oh my goodness, if this doesn't inspire you to start gardening, I don't know what will. Look at all the strawberries. I think I'm gonna get some of these to put in my Dollar Tree stackable containers. I will definitely get one of those. $8.99 for a 6-pack. That's really a good price. And they look so healthy. Lots of chili peppers and pepperoncinis. I love pepperoncinis in my sandwich. I think this year I might grow those for the first time. I need to start my narrow space vegetable garden again, and I will definitely come back here and get more veggies. I was not expecting all these plants to be here. Look at all the sweet 100 tomatoes. These are always a good cherry tomato to grow in your garden, although sun gold is definitely my favorite. Not sure they have that here yet, but I'm very pleased with the selection they have of everything here so far. And here we have some, is that corn? Yeah, sweet corn. And all these little 4-inch containers are only $3.99. That's really a good price. I'm really pleased this year with all the prices. Like I said, they've definitely come down in price. Little sugar snap peas. Peas love this cooler spring weather. This is a time to plant your spring garden. And what are these? It looks like a vine of some kind. Oh, pole beans. Nice. And some kale and romaine lettuce. And they're all, oh, the 6-packs are $5.99. That's a really good price. Wow, lots of lettuce. Imperial green lettuce. Really good prices this year, folks. I'm beginning to think that everywhere we go now, the prices have come down this year. Very pleased. And look at this beautiful red Swiss chard. I mean, I would grow this just for the pretty foliage alone. It's so beautiful. Oh, down this aisle we have, are these peonies? Let's see, I'm always never quite sure how to pronounce them. Ranunculus. I've never grown these, but look at how beautiful and vibrant those colors are. And these are only $3.59 each. Look at all these buds. Wow, this is a great buy. $3.59. And these calendulas, they look like marigolds, but they're a little bit different. They're much bigger. And they come in the same colors as marigolds, yellow and orange. But like I said, they're a little bit different. And all these annuals are $3.59. They sure are pretty. And sweet alyssum. Sweet alyssum smells so good, and it's so easy to reseed in your garden. I highly recommend sweet alyssum. Now, I'm going to be very honest with you. I'm not sure I would get these ornamental cabbage or ornamental kale. Mine started bolting already. Oh, and if you look right here, these are going to seed as well. I think it's a little bit too late to be planting ornamental cabbage in your garden. Well, for me it is anyway. I'm in California Zone 9B. And the fact that this is already bolting, it kind of tells me that the plant was either stressed or it's just not liking the warmer spring weather. So if you ever get ornamental cabbage and you see it bolting, I wouldn't buy it. That means that its time is kind of done. And on this side, we have some geraniums and more of that bacopa. The geraniums sure are pretty. Did you know that you can cut off a piece of geranium and stick it in the ground and it will propagate? I just learned that. Oh my goodness, and look at these. These are double impatiens. I have never ever seen these before. They look like little carnations, don't they? So pretty, or like little roses. Okay, let's go around this side. Calla lilies. And it looks like we have some ground covers over here. Wouldn't these look so pretty in between like stepping stones, or to plant this instead of grass? I bet it would be really soft on your feet. They sure are pretty. I've never grown anything like that in my garden. And it looks like we have some African daisies. One time I planted these, and when they grew back, they came back a different color. So I'm not sure if the purple ones and these ones are propagated from different seeds. I'm not sure if I'm saying this right. What I'm trying to say is, when new growth grows, it may not be this color. Mine have turned white, they've turned shades of creamy yellow. So it's very interesting. And see, if you look right here, you can kind of see this one is a little bit more on the white side. So I'm really not sure what they do to make it that purple color. Just know that it may not grow back looking exactly like that. Oh, and we have some anemones. Try to say that 10 times really fast. Those are so beautiful. And these are a little bit more expensive. They're $6.99 each. But these come back every year from like underneath. There's rhizomes or bulbs, I'm not quite sure, but they do come back every year, just like daffodils do. Anemones, very colorful. And we have some Chrysanthemum. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Those kind of look like stalk. Those are very pretty. Bet the pollinators love those. And this is candy tuft. I grow this in the front of my house next to my roses. They love full sun, and those will spread about 2 feet wide and about a foot tall. Candy tuft. Those are awesome. It's kind of like sweet alyssum, but they're a little bit bigger. And over here we have some succulents. Dianthus, some pretty red dianthus, and these are all $9.99. And we have these packages, like 6 packs of succulents. One of my favorite succulents to grow is called Pearl von Nunberg, and I believe that's what this one is right here. Oh, that's called Red Sky. Wow, that's $16.99. That's kind of expensive. That's $16 for one succulent. I can only imagine what these 6 packs are. I bet they're like $36. I don't see a price anywhere for the 6 packs of succulents. Oh, here we go. The 6 packs are $25. Wow, they're really expensive. These are not cheap, that's for sure. Okay, here's the Pearl von Nunberg. I'm gonna get 2 of these, I think. I've grown these before. I love the purple leaves. I'll get a couple of those because I have a little project I'm gonna do. But the succulents look really good. They look all so healthy, and it doesn't look like any bugs have gotten to them. They're even starting to bloom, and the pollinators just love these. Very nice selection, I must say. I'm very impressed with the plants here at Ace Hardware. Very impressed. And it looks like there's some plants in these hanging baskets as well. Some geraniums. And it looks like these are begonias. Yeah, those are begonias. Very pretty. I hope you enjoyed plant shopping with me at Ace Hardware, and I hope you have a beautiful day in your garden too.